Hey everyone, my name is Ray Miller. Most of you would have known me as Jason. Now, if you have been keeping up to date with the recent news article in the Star, then you would have saw me under a post titled "Youth Want to Get His Mom Off the Street." So yes, there has been a situation, right? I have been accepted to study business management operations at Northwest College in Edmonton, Canada. My initial plan was to work and pay for my own tuition, right? However, due to a recent study permit rejection, I'm unable to leave my country to even start that journey. Now, this has now led me to seek the public assistance in any way in which you can contribute to this journey. As it pertains to my family, they are financially challenged. My mom, she's mentally ill, right? She's actually the person that gives me this, that drive, that burning spirit to be successful, right? Seeing her walking on the street looking clueless, not being able to help her, to assist her, to say, come, mommy, let me put you into a nursing home. Let me, get you some good clothes. It's very hard, not being able to assist her. So that has been one of my motivations, right, to get this done. However, I need your help, in getting that financial help, right? As I stated earlier, my study permit has been denied and I'm unable to leave the country, right? So if there's any way in which you can contribute to this journey, even if it means, just sharing, I would greatly appreciate it, honestly. Also, have a image of the article above, somewhere up here, right? So you can have it for reference. I also have a GoFundMe which was created by my aunt. You can make contributions from there. If not, you can always reach out to me by 876-42-88842. All right, so guys, if there is any way in which you could help, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, thank you so much.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Saturday morning to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So to the name Saturday, a day when some of the ones and ones them traverse the church. So happy Sabbath to the ones and ones them who is doing so. Please remember On The Spot News Media's loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right now. So we definitely need that now more than ever. And to all of the ones and ones them just traversing the streets, going about your regular business, continuously look out on the corner, yeah, cause what the old dirty corner boy them always out there. Alerts, yeah man, me I tell you. So watch this now, my peeps. The hot topic pan everybody's lips in the morning, yeah. 22 fire stick recovered out there in the Montego Bay, Freeport. Now, literally, the name Freeport, the money take that literal because it's a free-for-all business. Seems like I run over that the side there, because not just once, nor twice, nor thrice, members of the Jamaica Customs Enforcement, and of course in collaboration with the JCF and JDF, has stopped massive shipments of firearm from entering into our country. Boy, may I tell you, Mr. Prime Minister, with all due respect, and Mr. Minister of National Security, unless you say the criminal elements them not care. Even though you have implemented a 15-year mandatory sentence if convicted for an illegal firearm, them money no business. Even if this bill is passed, which I'm pretty sure it will, because the opposition is not opposing it, where 45 years at minimum if you take somebody life, them money literally no care. Them money not have nothing to live for, you know? Yeah, man, obviously them not have nothing to live for, because with all that in place now, a man still import all these traps. I just hope you're never too hasty in retrieving the guns and you're find out who for shipment. So the shipment include 21 Glock pistols, So for those who never hear these artists, we always sing about Chip Glock. I did a video some time ago showing you what is the chip where them put in the Glock. Yeah man, me I tell you. So for those who don't know, that's why the Glock now is the most preferred type of hand weapon by criminal elements, because them can get the chip feet and turn that in a full auto. Yeah man, me I tell you. So 21 Glock pistols was recovered in that magnificent find. One Cobra ENT 380 pistol loaded with a magazine containing 5.38 cartridges, one Glock magazine containing 13 9mm rounds, and one Glock 19 barrel. So basically, it look like them have a one Glock out here where the barrel not so 100, so them just send down a little extra one, we just change up that, and then click, ready again for do some work in the streets. So I just hope that, as I said earlier, we're never too jumpy and too quick, and we're actually spend some time and find out whose shipment this was or this is, and have that person presently in custody for the regular members of Chan Public can know who they behind this. So on the Spot News Media will most definitely be keeping tabs on this magnificent find to see if the police and the custom officers them did act too hasty, or to see if due diligence was placed in and they have caught, or they know, or they are trailing who this shipment belongs to. And I also hope that you will be using the international connections where the Prime Minister and the Commissioner of Police go to the US, go form some sort of coalition with the United States government to combat the importation of guns and ammunition in our country coming out of the United States of America. So Jamaica, make us keep a close eye on this one as it unfolds. Yeah, man. So watch this now, my peeps. Make we get into this morning's main story. So we're going to talk about the knockings and clappings that took place sometime around 6 p.m. on Thursday. Thursday we're gone in Bagwalk, St. Catherine, a little area known as Nollis District. The man presently on your screen has been identified as the deceased person. His birth name, Kerrio Johnson. Now, it is said that Mr. Johnson received a 2-year work permit to work and live in Canada. But after a year of doing so, his father passed. His late father, Trevor Johnson, but affectionately called by residents in the community as Mr. Jano, owned a business establishment just along the Nollis main road in Bagwalk, St. Catherine. Now, Kyra returned from Canada to bury his father, and of course, that he did. His father left the business. He also left 2 cars and properties for his son. His son, who is also a father of 5 daughters, was also in the process of building his home in the Claremont housing scheme, and also on his way of establishing his own business. Now the father had passed and left behind a very bitter wife. Now, sources stated that they had a fallout, and one such person was arrested for allegedly stealing funds from the now deceased father, Trevor Johnson. So there's a lot to think about when it comes on to the demise of Kyra Johnson. Now, on the Spot News Media have in his possession a video which I'll just show you certain parts of the video. We can't show you the actual knockings and clappings, but I will try to show you close to the knockings and clappings so you can see how it all took place. And of course, I'll narrate through the video so you can understand what is happening. So watch. So this is the business establishment in question, said to be a hardware. Now, as you can see, persons are going about their regular business in their cars, just driving past gingerly. And of course, persons would have been seen in and out of the hardware store. Now, the persons that are standing there, Mr. Kerrio Johnson is a part of that group. You'll see him shortly walking to the corner with another man. So that is Mr. Kyra Johnson walking to the corner. Of course, the regular members of Chan Public traverse the streets. I go about them regular business. And of course, I look out at them corner eye because the criminal elements them always out there lurks. Well, you'll see the Nakis and Clappis walking across the screen now in that red shorts or red looking shorts and walked into the business establishment. Now you will see him pretending to be a customer on the inside, just to basically calm everybody's spirits and nobody not too suspicious of what is going on. Now you will see the criminal element coming back out. Him definitely a size him up here now, if you go do the dirt. And you will see now that he will be walking across the screen. There he is right now, and bam, that is when Mr. Kerrio Johnson had lost his life. Sorry, we did have to cut it off before we show you the part there, but you don't know how the YouTube thing set. So that is how Mr. Kerrio Johnson met his demise. So checks made by On The Spot News Media would have revealed that Kerrio Johnson had issues with his late father's wife. Issues such as the fact that he got basically everything from the father. He got the business, he got the cars, he also got the properties, and the wife was furious about that. Over 400 million Jamaican dollars in cars, properties, and business was handed down to Kerrio Johnson, the son. I'm not for sure what did the wife got from this, or if she got anything. I'm not for sure. But the wife was indeed furious. Upon the man's demise and the return of the son, she handed over his licensed firearm to the police and stated that she was afraid of him. So that's the reason why she handed over the firearm. She didn't want him to get a hold of that firearm because she was in fear. But the streets is saying different. The streets is saying that that is a ploy for her to ensure that she is within a certain standing, stating fear as a factor, so that when he meets his demise, she won't be looked on as a suspect. But the police have confirmed that one person has been arrested and charged for stealing the funds. The police has not released who that person is, but of course On The Spot News Media will most definitely dig into that one to figure out who is the person, and if that person is revealed to be that of the wife, then close case. Yeah man, we understand everything we're going from right there. So anyway, my peeps, make we keep a close eye upon this one, because Kerrio Johnson's loss of life was definitely unfair to the young man. He did not ask his dad for all of this, and even if he did, he would be within his right because he's his son. He's the heir to the throne. So the father left the house, the properties, the businesses, the cars, everything to him, and he lost his life because he inherited his father's hard-earned assets. Rather unfair and rather tragic. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.